Hi, Rob Allen here at Truck Mount Forums, and today we're going to be talking about bypass valves. With the advent of bigger truck mounts, and especially with heat exchanger technology today, when machines have a lot of solenoids on them, or if they don't have any solenoids on them, both the very complicated machines and the very simple machines, it seems, can really use a bypass. Because a lot of times you might have some electronic failures with the solenoids on the very complex machines, and if you go lay your wand down, try to move some furniture, the machine will overheat. Also, if you have a very simple machine that doesn't have a bypass at all, then you have to have a bypass built into your wand. So we're going to take a ProChem wand today that I actually have used before with a bypass on it. I actually went to a welding shop and had a nipple installed, which I'm going to show you a little closer here in a second. And it had this little hose made up, so I could easily set it on there, run it into the valve assembly, and go ahead and bypass it anytime I needed to. I was having problems with one of my very complicated, huge truck mounts, and that's how I solved the problem for a while until I got the problem completely resolved. That way I didn't have downtime and I didn't have to worry about the machine cutting on and off on a constant basis. Alright, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you now how to do it either way, either with the nipple or without the nipple, and I'm going to show you this pre-made assembly which is going to be available in the Truck Mount Forum store. So feel free to take a look at it, either buy it from us or any wand manufacturer, but at least you'll know how to put it on today. Now I know at first glance and first thought, adding a bypass actually probably seems pretty difficult. But in the Truck Mount Forum store, we're going to have the whole kit pre-assembled, ready to go. And it's a lot simpler than you think it is, because all we're going to basically do is replace the male hex nipple. Now, I've already loosened all the components on purpose to speed things up. So if I take the filter and quick disconnect the assembly off, take out the male hex nipple, take the first part of the bypass off, screw it in, take the second part off, screw it in finger tight, and then the third part, I'm just going to put this in finger tight just for demonstration purposes. Of course, all components must be tightened up. Don't forget to put your Teflon tape on it. Put your valve quick disconnect back on. Now, on my wand here, I've actually had a special hose made for it and a little port. A little nipple assembly I had done in the welding shop, so I can go ahead and hook up this hose right here and then hook it right in front of my bypass valve. Now, most people might not want to go through all that trouble, so it's actually a lot easier than you think, but drilling through stainless steel can be a little bit daunting. So what I like to do is, first of all, get a Sharpie, take and mark where I want it to go into the side of the wand. Probably right about there. Don't have to be exact, but close. Alright, I'll mark that spot. Then I'll turn the wand sideways like this. Take a hammer and a punch. Of course, I've already got this, I'm not going to do it. Just gently hit it. Of course, you have to work it a little bit with stainless steel. Don't be afraid to hit it a little bit and get it started. Then what I like to do is just go ahead and take a drill gauge, figure out what size the hole is, and ours are 1/4 inch. So then I take a 1/4 inch drill bit, strong enough for stainless steel, and I go ahead and work it in. Now, after you've got your hole completed and you got this into place and you press it in, I like to take a little bit of plumber's goop and just work it around it gently. That prevents any leaks. And really, that's all there is to hooking up the valve. Then you just turn it on and off as need be. Just like we mentioned earlier, there's going to be times on some machines, whether they're very complex machines or whether they're very simple machines, whether you're having a solenoid problem with the complex machine or you're just having no bypass built into the system because it's a very inexpensive system, then it's really handy to have this when you're moving furniture and stuff and you want to lay your wand down and you don't want your machine to overheat. Okay, that was actually rather simple. Basically, remember, all we did was replace the male hex nipple. It fits right into position, it comes pre-assembled, it's very simple. If you're running into any problems, all you have to do is refer back to this video here on Truck Mount Forums. Also, we'd appreciate it if you support Truck Mount Forums by purchasing it either from us in our store at the top of the forum or purchasing it from a advertiser to advertise on Truck Mount Forums. Well, thanks a lot. Rob Allen. Have yourself a great day.